Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you've got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 39, Wilson. He gets this one to Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Johnson, 51 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Throwing on first down is Murray. And his throw is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Murray to air it out again. He gets it to Brown, complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. First down, Murray. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Murray and company going for it on 4th. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted.
He's got him in. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Calvin Johnson, 79 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Grady Jarrett able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. To throw, it's Murray, eluding the pressure right.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. They're going for it. It's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Wilson. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Second and 10 now. Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On third down, Wilson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check, 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 check. Go, go, go. Watch out, watch out. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Wilson will throw again. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end, Gonzalez. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Wilson now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Wilson looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Johnson, the intended target.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there. Able to...
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game. Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last...
Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Murray now. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is caught. That one goes for 30 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 31, check 31. Gun. Smart that.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Here's Hester. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
I'll go special.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Come on, fellas.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. What adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Murray now, 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. On 2nd and 9, Murray flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Murray. Being chased out left. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Murray now on first down. Steps away to his left. He's got his man Sharp complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Wilson. Complete. It's Johnson. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Bell leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Bobby Bell, his 2nd sack of the night. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and...
Came back 14-point lead in the 1st quarter, and I came back, bro. That's how you play a game. That's how you play a game. That's some heat right there. That's some heat right there, bro. Let's go. I'm not taking the pack. I'm getting 200K finally. Never had 200K in my life. Well, I'm gonna be able to have like 265K. Yes, sir. 265K. More than that. That's good cap right there, bro. That's amazing cap. What can I get for 218? That little top. That little top. I won the Super Bowl. Nah, the first time I lost a divisional round, like the 1st round, and then 2 people watching. Yeah, I beat him. I actually blew him out.
Can I go for 4B?
Yeah, he was up 14-0 in the 1st quarter, and I came back and won.
Who's your running back?
Tariq Cohen, the best running back in the game.
Can he get some abilities? Because I feel like if he gets inside zone guru, he would be nice.
He already checked all that. He can only, like, his most important is like jukebox and stuff. The rest is useless. Like backup matchup and all that garbage.
I'll throw the ball to him.
Nah, backup mismatch, that's only against linebackers. And
when I'm scrambling and I find him across the field, you know how many times I do that?
how many times?
At least 3 times a game. You need another running back. I think Josh Jacobs is ass.
No, he's not. I almost got a kick return with him right now.
Okay, he trucks people, but there's something about him. Like, he does not go nowhere.
Bro, let's fucking go, man. I don't know how I'm winning. Who did I pick up? No one. I had the same squad. I was trying to look for more trophies.
Who's your other defensive linebacker? On the other, Bobby Bell. Never mind. He's nasty.
He just got, bro, I got a pick 6 with him to close out, nail in the coffin. Pick 6 with Bobby.
All I do is run that same blitz.
I can't believe I won that. Oh, you right.
You got thick. Shoo! Doo-doo.
Yeah.
There is not a quarterback in the game that can beat me. Maybe Pat Mahomes.
Bro, this is probably the best day Madden-wise.
If he can get like a corner, ooh, hey, that Rod Woodson. He's at 90.
I know that's 207K though.
No,
Oh.
that's Mel Blunt. What? No, he's cheaper
Wait.
He's cheaper up there.
Where?
23 minutes left. Up and to the right. 105K.
Only 105? That's a deal. And I still have 178,000
See the best
left.
corner Regina?
Yeah.
There's gotta be something about him why he's like so low. He's nice speed. His press is basically the same. I usually play zone.
Finally, bro.
Hopefully Rob Wilson can do some things. I kinda got my day on settle. I only need the corner on the left because this nigga Slade be getting lost. I hate it.
That's why I just swallowed him.
I put all of them. I do! He does that retarded animation. Look, it go like this. And fall. His bull, bro, there's no reason that Shiner Sharp is that dirty. Can he get abilities?
On an 86 overall?
Oh, I thought it said 96. Big gap. I got money in my pants. Strip specialist.
For who?
Your outside linebackers.
Alright, but I also need a wide.
Coming off the edge, they get some sacks.
Low key, I might get a lineman.
Lineman?
Psych, nigga.
Offensive.
Must be crazy.
Like, can, either Bobby or, Javon get strip specialist? Not edge threat. What else is there?
I literally didn't buy. I didn't buy a single lineman here. Like, I just got him out of a pack.
That right guard is not good.
He's not. He'd be the main one not giving up sacks. Like, it's crazy.
Because the best lineman is on the left. The best defensive line.
I need a good wide receiver. Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack. Nah, he got a safety. 4 seconds left. I hate when they do that. They put like, let's see what I can get. I probably can't get anything.
There's that 95 Marcus Golden. You could have afforded it. 95 for that price.
Huh?
You
Ew. What a random. Doug Williams.
What's wrong with is your Bobby Bell the purple card?
Yeah, power up.
Yeah, I think you can upgrade him. Oh, not think, I know you can
Oh
upgrade.
my
AJ
god.
Brown, you'd be really, really broke though. So he has to be like worth it.
I know I can get someone else, bro. Oh, I low-key like Victor Cruz. He's fast.
What about AJ? Look how good he is. Look at 9 speed. Crazy jumping.
Is this a dub?
Big is he?
6 foot? No, I feel like I need a bigger one.
How do you know he's 6 foot? What it says it on?
Shows it like, hold on.
Josh Gordon 6'3". He need a slot.
6 foot.
Because he could be like a secondary receiver that's fast.
6'3", 6'5".
I mean, good. Yeah, he's only smart receiver. He's like a 5. What about Odell? Is there not a good Odell card?
There is, he's probably too much. How, what's this, how Fly says that old Zal. He's like old Zal. Yeah.
You can just put Odell.
You send that out to us random naming. Here you have a 94, 95 card.
He's ass, buddy.
Not even a 93 card.
Sweat, let's put all, because it's bugging.
Yeah, he's probably, he's either too good.
Well, he's not on the auction house.
Yeah, I don't want nobody here. Bye bye. I look he want 90. Like I'm gonna settle for a 93, so I still have money left.
That was only 140K. That 93. I think it was a Devontae too. The first one. Oh, it's a driver.
Oh hell no, it's 140,000 coins just for a 93. And I can get him for 101. And still have.
No, there's a reason why.
No,
There's so many of them.
I had him before they freaking raped my account. He was pretty good. I had him along Moss. He was always open.
Yeah, but like, why are there so many on the auction house?
Because he's only a 93. There's a
Well, that
load of
probably
Mosses.
has wheels.
Who?
A DJ.
Oh, I had him before in my draft. He's not that good. 93.
Devontae Parker, he'll be cheap. Yeah, to the left. He's not cheap.
Yeah, he's fast, I think. Yeah, he's fast. No, he's not. Kenny still is pretty speedy. No cap.
Why not get a hop?
Money wise. Look. This is gonna show all I could just put his last name.
Yeah. Yeah.
69, low key.
You'll be having that.
Oh yeah. No viewers. I went from 2 to 0.
I could just make you some more coins.
I know. Is Cooper Cup the move? Psych, I hate Cooper Cup. I hate how he runs.
What's wrong with that? It was 95K.
Oh no, man.
91 speed, 90 catching. What's like his elusive traits? None of those guys gonna be elusive. They're all big.
Tariq Cohen, 99 elusiveness.
I feel like he's not too bad.
I look, you don't even care being broke.
You could almost get two of him.
Bro, I do not want him. Bro, look at this. Look at his actual receiver traits. Like, they're so bad.
Yeah, he's okay with him. Damn, he's fast.
Exactly. You're gonna be dropping wide open passes.
Boston, he's just he's like, what about that airborne?
He is too much anyway. Oh yeah, this is Price. Scary Terry. Oh, what do you get, bro?
What other team for the Redskins?
Yeah, he's too much. Too much money, too much to the cheese. Cause he's fast.
Big Mike. Mike Evans. I want to talk about McCole.
Oh yeah.
You go to Chiefs.
Shut up, man. I should. Oh yeah.
I think it's so cheap. It's not even worth it. He always has a team with the teams already. Does he have a 92? Does he have a 92?
No. He only has a 91 and 98. And like a few.
Oh shit. I'm gonna drop my phone in my face.
So I got a corner. Okay, bro, I was about to say, don't do that to me. Don't. I was about to say, do not tell me I could have had Tyreek Hill. How about Damian Williams? Whoa, he's cheap.
These are also running
How about this? Marcus Robinson. T tight end. Dude, what? Does that make sense? The speed and strength? Damn, bro. I might just get Calvin.
Big ass. Get you out of there. What's wrong with Kelvin? I got a good card.
Who?
Kelvin, baby.
Oh my god, he was a gem. He's a gem. He's shining bright like a diamond right now. But I'm gonna hold this shit for Jim to see. Bro, I'm about to get Victor Cruz.
This is 95, get him. How far? 90, get him. I cut off my damn ones for the win.
$25,000, jeez Louise. 65, let's get it. Then who? Like, oh, Ryan. Oh, shit, probably.
I'm the same team I never hated.
I'm trying to bring this 2K tournament. Huh?
I'm from the same team, the same dream I never hated. Only nigga Brent though.
It's
Him. Bro, every rapper I listen to is always beefing with some nigga from the same city. Always. Like, what
Who? Who?
Because G Herbo was beefing with Shooter Shells. And then Shooter Shells died. And then,
Real like shooter shells.
Juice World, not Juice World, who the fuck he beefing with drugs?
That's tough.
My bro.
What should I give him?
And then Leaky, I miss you, man. Oh, route technician. Every route he runs is gonna be cool.
Yeah, all these suck.
He can get extra routes.
Where?
At the top right. I don't need the slot. I mean, he'll be in the slot anyway.
A 95 at the slot? Why don't you put Marquise at the slot?
What else can you do? What about the rod?
I was about to do that.
What, Zone Hawk?
Yeah, team. No, I'm probably not gonna give him an ability. I'll probably just give him a superstar.
Zone Thousand or Hawk?
No, he's too low.
Damn! You can't get anything? Oh,
Tip drill. Nigga, give me my training. Guess you don't have an ability. Oh my god, look like he had one arm. Who's he? Who's he? Shaquille Griffin? Yeah.
in the club. Try to give Jamal Adams can you give him? Strip specialist?
It's useless.
Wow.
It's useless. Can't even get it.
Why can't he get it?
He's too low.
Shit, horny, son. His name is really Juan. Throwing that all type of shit. He black as hell. His name is Juan.
He's actually not. If you look at him, he looks like.
White left.
Bro, did you know that Marlon was Mexican? Marlon.
Who the fuck is Marlon? Black ass nigga.
Yes.
Victor Cruz is Dominican or Puerto Rican, one of those.
Yeah, that's why he always does the sauce dance. Salsa. This, yeah. Refine, nigga. I spent $12.50 on that. He doesn't even get no sacks. He's useless, bro. He missed the interception. I low-key should have went undefeated. Kids came running in and tell me the dog is on the 8th lane cable. The dog he actually freaking broke the latch right there, and then I got kicked out for excessive griefing. Yeah. Oh, I got 18. Low key, I'm about to buy that bag.
R.I.P. Lil Leaky, I miss you, nigga. What was that?
This.
You get one thing diamond?
Yeah. No, not like a good
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Gator. Hey, watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Check. Check hot route. Hot.
First down, Young. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. On 2nd and 9, Murray. Got him in. It's Brown. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Young now, buying time to his left. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Steve Young, and they're going to sack him yet again. It's been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Here's Mostert. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray completes it to Hardman. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Mecole Hardman, 53 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
And some room to work. And it's 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on second down. Murray is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And oh, he coughed it up, and the Ravens have got it. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second and 12, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and just like that, it's third down. from the gun on third down. Murray eluding the pressure right. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. They'll run on second down with Cohen. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a third and goal. Murray now, third and goal. Dancing to his left. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a fourth down. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Bobby Bell in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Now Mostert. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Not today, you are. Not today. No. Check 52. Share.
Play fake. Murray trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 62 yards. Here's Murray. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Josh Gordon there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is Clark. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but now it's third and goal. On play action, it's Murray. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Bobby Bell picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on third down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. The screen pass here to Cohen. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Murray now on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is taken at his 4. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now he'll escape. Murray fighting. Lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Now Murray off play action. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Getting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now the second down throw on target.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl.
Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Second and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. This is Mostert. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be caught by Brown. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Murray. And now he'll tuck it and run. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. On first down, Cohen. And some room to run now. There he goes left side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 48 yards on the ground. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, but I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And no, it's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Broncos will take over on downs.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go 56.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bobby Bell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing is Murray on third down. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Let's go.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 66 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Here we go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rod Woodson with a sack there on the well-timed corner blitz. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bobby Bell, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I'm going to come back to you.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Murray now, forced out to his left. He'll try. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advance.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Victor Cruz there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. Throwing now is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Murray. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. Got Gordon open, completes it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. What is that? 54. Mike, 54. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's out to his running back, Michelle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. On 3rd down, Michel. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Play fake. Murray. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Murray, and he's going to go down again. Devin Bush in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs now leads to a 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Murray being chased out left. That's caught inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That is caught by Cohen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down. Throwing again, Murray. Steps away to, and this will be a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Uses the spin. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and an alley to run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Beck hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Bosa, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
He can run for it, and he will. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out that just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Escaping the pressure right. And he completes it to Cohen. And out across midfield down to the 45. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. The 20. Over the middle, complete. That's Cohen. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you.
Murray fighting, lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Going deep here for Watkins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. He was looking for Watkins that time. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Exactly right. Turn them out. Now,
and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We got this. Ready. Now the 55. It's a party now.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike, 55. Check, 50. Let's go. Come on, D. Yep. Check, right. Watch 55. Watch the run. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Yeah. Mike, 55.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And it's complete to Antonio Gates. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on it.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Bobby Bell picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Set, cut. Touch the outlaw. I got you. Like 50,
Murray now on first down. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Murray now on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. This is Cohen. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on second and 14. Murray forced out to his left. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Ready? 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. Let's go.
On third down, a run with Cohen. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first. And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And his guys have taken the lead. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. 2nd and 14. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray, he's got his man Cruz. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 11. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.